Live from the piazza at Quinnipiac University, it's Late Night with Kevin Carroll, featuring guest host Tom Valerio, with special guest Alice Holland. I'm Matt Solomon, and here's Tommy.
Everyone, thank you for being here tonight. Unfortunately, Kevin couldn't make it tonight. He is at Sochi representing the Team USA curling team. So best of luck, Kevin. He'll be back in 2 weeks. So, Matt, everyone give a round of applause for Matt Solomon. Matt, that was a great introduction.
Thank you, Tom.
That was phenomenal. You're going to give me a run for my money.
Oh, I hope not, Tom.
I hope not either. I really like.
Yeah, you just got here. Stay a while.
It's you can't get rid
Lost
of me.
Leno, lost Carroll. Let's not lose you two.
I'm not leaving.
Oh, good.
That's that way it is. So we got a lot of news.
Yeah, usually.
A lot of news, always a lot of news. So let's get to it. As we all know, the Super Bowl was this past weekend. The Seattle Seahawks defeated the Denver Broncos by a score of 43-8, making it the third largest loss in Super Bowl history, or what NFL historians are calling a Peyton Manning forehead-sized loss.
That's some highbrow comedy you got there, Tom. See, I can do this crap too.
Highbrow forehead.
See?
You know, at late night we like to think, big forehead, big show. That was the logic going on when we had that joke. But so only the brightest minds can work at late night. Justin Bieber's in the news again. He was arrested last week after being pulled over by police in Miami, Florida. He was charged with drag racing, a DUI, and he was also ticketed for not having his booster seat strapped in properly.
See, booster seat isn't even safe to have in the front. Now, you shouldn't put baby in the corner or the front. Middle's a good spot.
That is a little nugget from Patrick Swayze that we will never forget.
No.
But I mean, come on. Buckle in, Justin.
Yeah,
come on. Who are you trying to
Stay
impress?
safe.
I mean,
We're
you
worried about
buckle in, you harness it. I've actually never used a booster seat. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That explains a lot.
A tin of marbles that allegedly belonged to Anne Frank has been found in Denmark. I guess Hitler wasn't the only one who lost his marbles in the Holocaust. I apologize. I don't feel good about that one.
Now, they actually share something else in common, Tom.
What is that, Matt?
They both lack a pair of testicles. No, this is a true story. Hitler actually only had one ball. Anne Frank, I don't think, had any. But yeah, it's true. Look it up.
I sure will, Matt. I mean, this is going off track.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm sorry.
We started off strong with the forehead joke, and then
apologize.
it's just a nosedive right now. Speaking of derailing, a train carrying toxic materials derailed in Mississippi, spilling its contents into a local trailer park. Normally, there would be concern over the waste causing mutations, but officials realized that 10 decades of inbreeding beat them to it. Nothing there, Matt?
No, I got nothing.
Nothing?
No.
You're usually quick with a witty comeback.
I'm still hurting from the Anne Frank joke, Tom.
All right. That's fair. In Montana, a 78-year-old man was arrested and charged with prostitution. The police were called to the scene when a frisky patron triggered the man's life alert necklace. I've fallen, but I can still get it up. I think that was a good old man impression.
Oh yeah, you may sound like that when you get older.
I hope so. I mean, I hope the same, with the whoop.
Don't be an old man.
I hope that works as well. So, all the best. Fingers crossed. The Lego movie's coming out on Friday, guys. Legos, yeah, exactly. There's no joke. Just giving you guys a heads up. I mean, all-star cast.
Oh, yeah,
by the way.
absolutely.
A rare owl was stolen from a bird sanctuary in Washington this week. Investigators have been looking frantically for the 14-year-old owl, but their unsuccessful search has left them wondering, who? President Obama announced a pledge of $750 million for student technology. When asked how he might allocate Quinnipiac's share, President Leahy said that the university plans to spend it all on more wind turbines.
Because Bobcat net's fine, so
Bobcat net
Never
is
crashes.
good. I mean, more wind turbines, less Bobcat
Yeah,
net.
everyone will be happy.
Go green, go Bobcats. That's the new slogan here at Quinnipiac. After taking a wrong turn on a road trip with his wife, a retired military veteran from Kentucky was arrested for accidentally trying to smuggle a loaded gun into Canada. If charged, he could face up to 3 years in a Canadian prison. When asked about how he felt about the whole situation, the man said, "It isn't the idea of being in prison that I hate, it's the idea of having to spend 3 years in Canada that I hate."
Now, in his defense, he did say it was an accident, eh?
I think it's about time we move on.
It's about time.
I think it's about time. The Museum of London has unveiled a set of tiles dating back to the 1700s depicting sexually explicit images of men and women. On a related note, a recent survey has indicated that teenage interest in 18th century England has increased by 10,000%. That is a huge jump.
I may check it out.
I might check it out as well. I mean, we got our plane ticket out
We'll
to the
go,
museum. And of course, our favorite social media website, Facebook, turned 10 years old this week. CEO Mark Zuckerberg is urging users to write on their wall and buy them a Starbucks gift card. Have you ever done that?
No, I haven't. I have done my fair share of poking, but no buying.
Do they even have poke? Is that like a real thing
I'm
anymore?
sure they hide it somewhere. They're trying to phase it out.
Yeah. There's probably like a hidden screen somewhere for it. Yeah. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great show for you tonight. Alice Holland, the new director of Student Health Services, will be here to share her top 5 intelligent flirting tips for Valentine's Day. So get your pencils, get your pens. I don't think people do they use that anymore?
No, they'll just sext it. It'll be good.
No, they'll sext it and they'll figure it out by the time it happens. So. All right, so let's get it going.
Started.